So dispersion is also tackled by two different coefficients. First one is a coefficient of skewness. Now, what does skewness mean? Skewness basically means how symmetrical is the distribution. Okay, if it is perfectly symmetrical, the measure of skewness will be equal to 0. If it is not symmetrical, then what kind of symmetricity does the distribution have? So the symmetricity of the distribution is measured by the coefficient of skewness, which is given by these formulas. If I have mean and mode given with the standard deviation, it's x bar minus mode by standard deviation, or using the median 3 into x bar minus median by standard deviation. So what it is using is, it is using the formula mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. It's using that basically. Okay. So that is about skewness. There is one more measure which is also very, very popular, which is something like this: 1 by n summation xi minus x bar cube. This is called the third order central moment square divided by 1 by n summation xi minus x bar, basically variance cube. So this is called the third order central moment square by m2 cube. This minus 3 is another measure of skewness. Okay, this is often used in order to find exact measures. These are approximate measures. Okay, these measures were first postulated by Carl Pearson, and hence this is often called the Carl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Okay, and the other measure is the skewness measure of moments, that is m3 square by m2 cube minus 3. Okay, this is a measure of skewness. If you are aware of something called a normal distribution, the coefficient of skewness for a normal distribution should be equal to 0, where the mean is equal to mode is equal to median. Okay, so that is about skewness, or how symmetrical is the distribution. If it is perfectly symmetrical, the coefficient will be equal to 0. Another aspect is kurtosis. Can anyone tell me what is kurtosis? Please raise your hand if you want to answer. Anyone who will want to answer, what is kurtosis? Shruti, tell me what is kurtosis.
Sir, if the already the distribution is skewed, then we can measure the skewed distribution as leptokurtic or mesokurtic or platykurtic. If the distribution is
no. What is kurtosis? Kurtosis is not skewness. Saptarshi, that's perfect. Nandana, that's perfect. Kurtosis is the peakedness of the distribution, how high the peak, right? So a normal distribution and a T distribution, if you've heard of a T distribution, both are symmetric, but the T distribution is leptokurtic. That is, the peak is very high, whereas a normal distribution is called mesokurtic. Okay, mesokurtic means average peakedness, leptokurtic means high peakedness, and platykurtic means absolutely flat, like the uniform distribution, something like this, hardly any peak. Okay, so peakedness is measured by kurtosis. Okay, and what is the measure of kurtosis? This is the measure of kurtosis. This is the most common measure of kurtosis. This is nothing but 1 by n summation xi minus x bar to the power 4 by variance square. This is nothing but m4 by m2 square, where m4 is the fourth order central moment and m2 is the second order central moment. M2 is nothing but the variance. Okay, so this is a measure of kurtosis. Is this absolutely clear? If it is, then please raise your hand.